It's another big hunt. This time we're looking for the best fish and chips. Look who's here.
I'm hungry. Let's get tucked in. Diet Pepsi, mate, that's fine.
Really?
Oh, you go watch the calories.
Oh, look at people trying to sleep round here. They've been on night shifts. That's what Northerners do.
What are we thinking?
You can, as soon as we got there, I could smell it.
I'm so hungry. That smell is driving me nuts.
I think that's 8.5 for the fish.
God, just hard getting anything out of you, isn't it? What the Scots are supposed to be tight.
Interesting fact about Hartlepool.
Oh, go on.
They hung a monkey here. This is the start of the Helmsley TT.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yep.
You're going to go for it, Bruce. You're going to go for it. Stretch its legs. What you need to do, Bruce, is keep that in a lower gear and give it a bit of a caning. Feel its low end power in the lower gears. It's sounds gorgeous when you get the revs up.
Well, I was in third. Should I just keep it in second? Oh, look,
Yeah,
30.
keep it in second and give it a little bit. Oh, it's a 30 now.
Great Broughton. We're in.
Cruise control. Get the cruise control on. There we go. Oh no, I don't think it wants to work in the below 40 or something. Nationals! Oh, this is looking good. This. Whoa, left-hander. Super coursers on this old girl. Oh, lovely right-hander. I'm starting to see where this gets its name from, Bruce.
The Helmsley TT.
The Helmsley TT. Oh, there's a massive load of water in the road. Shut up. It's wet there. Listen to this bike.
Oh, tell you what, this is skittery.
Skittily.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little bit skittish. That's what I say. You've got to just fight through it. You've got to dominate it, Bruce. Dominate it.
Dominate it.
Otherwise it feels like it's a bit. You've got to ignore that and just dominate it. How does she sound, the old 800? How's that
Lovely.
triple sing?
Lovely, I've just kept her in second. Sounding lovely when she screams.
That's what all the serial killers say.
Jeez. Bloody pheasants.
I accelerated through him. Woohoo!
I think you won that game of chicken with the pheasant.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. Whoa! That's the wheel up. This is a bit of road and a half, isn't it? Whoa!
Yeah, that's a cracking one. I can see why you all recommended that, folks. That's a cracking road, that.
This will burn off those fish and chips. Chopgate!
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 Do you want a picture?
Portrait, Bruce, portrait.
That is portrait.
Oh, they got then.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3. There you go.
I am definitely coming round to them though.
You've got that's the thing, it's the way you use them, isn't it?
I wasn't that impressed with a couple of times I've taken them out.
The last couple of times I've taken them out, they've really grown on me. Very much so, especially these newer ones, the ones where they've sorted out all the fueling and everything. Yes. Nationals! It's got a bit of go that though for a middleweight, isn't it, for an 800?
It does, mate, yeah. It's a lovely road bike, this. Beautiful.
You don't get that impression that it's really flat, do you, at the bottom? It pulls. I mean, triples are great configurations, aren't they? Let's be honest, they are.
They're almost like the perfect road engine,
yeah, they are. It's the torque of a V-twin with that scream of a straight four, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah. Lovely and smooth as well.
Yeah.
Like even the brakes aren't grabby, the quick shifter and blipper are beautiful, the slipper clutch is gorgeous.
Yeah, it's all there, isn't it? The overall package is high, isn't it?
The suspension doesn't even feel like mega stiff either.
It's stiff enough to be sporty in it without being crashy.
Yeah, definitely. There's enough give for these sort of bumpy roads.
What you saying, a bit crashy?
Yeah. Sorry, it's just my spine.
Oh, I got a load of logs on here. Looks like something at a Final Destination. Third. God, it goes crazy at 10,000 revs. Thoroughly enjoyable. Yeah, that was a bit special. That
was. Well, that's only the first half of it.
is it. We can have a swap if you like.
stonking
Have a swap of bikes if you like.
Okay, all right. Yeah, why not? Let's do it.
Bike swap.
Let's give the MV Agusta Brutale 1000 RS a pop. Are you leading, Squire?
Can do, yes, because I've got the camera on the back, so it makes sense, doesn't it? I've got the sat nav as well, so it makes doubly sense.
Oh yeah, the pegs are much higher up.
It's a totally different riding position, isn't it? Pegs are lower, bars are higher. Your body's more upright on this. You've got more weight on your ass on this. 10 to 4 boost. We've only had 2 fish suppers, 1.5 fish suppers.
I feel sick as a dog.
Wait, you got 2 or 3 more down your neck. Nationals, but I can't see. Oh, this sounds amazing as well.
Yeah, this absolutely, you have to get the revs much higher to get any
You do.
comparable performance, don't you?
This pull's really strong, doesn't it?
Right, we'll make that. Look at that. Like a glove.
It's like bouncing the wheel off the ground on this, even at sort of silly speeds. It's trying to lift the wheel out. 7.89 litres on the 800RR. Ooh, we've gone over boost 8.4. She's thirstier. 9 litres. Ooh, another couple of litres more. That's because it was getting opened up a bit more then, wasn't it? It wasn't that much in it when we were just doing motorway speeds, but when you start to open this up, it seems she's burning a bit more fuel, but I guess that's no surprise. Eek, back on the RS now.
Alright, cool. Ready?
Oh, this sounds better. This one sounds better.
There they are. There they are, chops.
What's that? The GS's?
No.
Oh, what, the Nationals?
Those beautiful signs.
Nationals!
He doesn't do it right, does he, folks? What do we say? What do we say? That's right. Nationals!
Nationals! Bruce is on one, he's gone.
Making progress when it's safe to do so. I think I prefer this, you know.
Do you? No, I prefer this. So we're quite well back. We're up on the beach. We'll keep these M wheels. We're completely decided. Bruce is going to have the 800. I'm going to have the 1000. Thank you very much.
Cheers, Wheels. Thanks a lot.
How's your bottom doing now?
All right, actually. Now that we're moving around, it's not bad.
It's just that when your sat's too still for too long, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
I can feel it, but it's not painful yet. I can just feel it, if you know what I mean. It may be time for me to pull out my secret weapon soon.
Oh yeah. What's this? What's this?
Have to wait and see.
Look at this. Oh, how to lose your license in one easy road. Wow. How wide is this bridge? Oh, we're okay. Beside the seaside, beside the sea. Magpie Cafe, there we go.
Because it's 5 o'clock now and we're running behind schedule, we're just going to go to one place in Whitby, which is going to be the Magpie Cafe. It had the most amount of recommendations, so we're going to go Magpie Cafe and take them down near the Abbey and have a scoff. I could eat these. I'm a little bit hungry.
Oh,
Right, folks, we're running about 2 hours behind at the moment. Somehow.
Maybe more. We were 15 minutes behind at one point. Are you hungry?
Not really, no.
These have travelled on the MV from, so I don't know what we're going to be like. Bit of that.
What are we thinking presentation, chops?
Well, it doesn't know, the box is a bit squished.
It is a bit, I've got to say.
It's not a massive bit of fish, is it?
No, not a lot of chips.
I've seen bigger. Bit of vinegar, hey, bit of vinegar, hey,
getting that all over the place, splashing it everywhere you are.
Isn't it? Bloody wind.
Hollywood, baby.
Go on, Bruce, after you, mate. Fork, or are you going fingers?
I'm going straight in. I'm going to go chip first.
They are cold.
Like
they are cold. Let's have a go. Decent size. Quite fluffy.
Not much flavour to it.
No, I don't think it's a patch on
No, generally isn't as good as Friday's, that.
Fridays, honestly, not as good. They're nothing to write home about, are they?
No.
I'm going to go 6.
I'm going 5.
You're going 5?
Yeah, that's nothing special.
Okay, fish.
Hang on, let me get sexy. Break it, chops, break it. Okay. Nah.
Got 2-0 there. Oh, it's a nice batter. Quite a light batter.
Yeah.
Fish is nice. It's not as good as Fridays though.
I'm going a big chunk of chunk of fish at the end there, look at that.
I'm not even sure this is done in dripping.
Nice flavour to the fish.
It's a fresh bit of fish. You'd hope so. We are in Whitby. It's nice and flaky, good colour.
Quite a sort of fatty, oily aftertaste.
It's nothing to write home about, is it? I'm a little bit disappointed.
Yeah, I mean, no.
That is not worth
I'll tell you how sort of anticlimactic that is. I probably wouldn't even be that fussed about eating much more.
No. So what, score for the chips? You're going
5
for
for
the chips. How much for the fish?
Bit of fish.
The fish looks good. It's not got much flavour though, is it?
No. One bit did, that bit didn't.
I'm going to go 6.5 on the fish.
5. 5 chips, 5 fish. Not impressed with that.
Not very tasty, is it? This hasn't...
It's got very fatty taste in the mouth. Just, nah, don't like that.
I'm disappointed.
Yeah. You can have that, I don't want any more. That is a proper letdown. Genuinely, a proper letdown. Not impressed.
Yes.
All you folk that recommended Magpie Calf, it got loads of votes. Ugh. What are you saying?
We should have gone to Mr. Fish.
Who's Mr. Fish?
No, not Mr. Fish. That's not somebody else completely.
Trenchers
and Mr. Chips.
Papas.
Mr. something or other. It's Mr. something or other. I've been there before, it's nice. These,
Well, now you tell us.
these are terrible.
Oh yeah.
Yes!
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, our journey continues. We've just been to Whitby for some very disappointing fish and chips. Just doing a quick battery swap. Bikes have been incredible. We must have done, I reckon we've done 400 miles today, Bruce, already. I reckon we're up to the 400 mile range. I'm pretty comfortable on that. Wet Wang is our final stop, and then 4 hours on the motorway home. Oh joy.
Are you alright, Chops? You getting a bit cold?
Just the seat, mate, nothing else.
Nothing is working today. His inflatable seat.
I'm cheating.
You're weak. Your pumping action's not sufficient, Chops.
Oh, look at that. Look at that beauty. Hey!
You gone flat before you needed to? Oh, Sage.
20 quid on eBay, this shit.
Get your money back.
Little roll on to 60. Go second, go for like maximum power. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go! It absolutely takes off at the top end, this. It's funny because that's doing it, isn't it? It has it until this gets to about 11 grand, and then this just goes bush. Come on through, Bruce. Come through, mate. Interesting. Sitting we're both the same weight just shows how torquey that 800 is, doesn't it? getting properly dark now on the way to Whitby. Just thought, as we got the bikes at night, I don't know if it's worth just trying to show the headlights. Headlights actually pretty good, and there's cornering lights. There you go, cornering lights come onto the left. You may not be able to see, but the headlights got cornering lights as well, and it ain't too bad for night riding on the MV. I've lost the comms to Bruce now. My pack talk is flat. I don't know how far we are from Whitby, the final fish supper of the day. Don't know where the chippy is, but this is Whitby. And not a moment too soon. It's 20 to 7. It's 7 degrees now. I've had enough. I've had enough. We've been on the road for 13 hours now. The deep blue. We made it. That was painful, wasn't it?
I've had to ride that with my visor up the whole way.
Have you? How much do you want for fish and chips?
Not in this light.
There it is, the deep blue at Whitby. Bruce is dying for his fish supper. 7 o'clock at night, it's proper chippy time. It's very high tech, this one. They've got screens and everything.
Right then, folks, we made it to Whitby. We're at Deep Blue in Whitby. That was quite a hard ride, wasn't it?
It was. That was a long hour back from
into the
Whitby.
dark.
In
it
the
dropped
dark.
to 5 degrees at one point coming over the moors.
This better be worth it. It's so disappointing at Whitby.
How good was that road though? If during the day that would have been a mint road.
Yeah.
Hopefully you've got the helmet cam was still running, but it was getting proper dark, so I don't know if you'll see that.
You've got my audio on the Hero 4, of course, because that always works. So we won't go there.
So
right,
here we go.
Ooh, that's presentable.
That's good as well. That's a single. Good sized fish.
Good
a lot of chips. Scraps in there.
Scraps as well.
Go on, chops after you. Crack
right,
on.
I'm going to go for a chip first. They're going to be.
Smells good.
Dinner. I'm going to be polite and use a fork now.
Cooked fresh.
Dripping again. You can taste the difference.
Okay, go for the chip.
Go for a chip. It's a good chip.
I'm sorry, Gary. That's the best chip of the day, isn't it?
I think you're right.
That is the best chip of the day.
I think it's better than Gary's chips.
Sorry, Gary.
It's got a lovely flavour to it. Nice and fluffy.
Oh yeah. Not heavy at all.
Not heavy at all. Right, I'm going in. Going in for the fish. Oh, that just flakes away. Lovely, that. You can tell that's freshly cooked as well, can't you? Well, it's going in. It's nice. I'm not sure if it's Gary nice.
It's not, you know. It is good. It's tasty.
I don't think it's quite as nice as Gary's fish, do you?
No. I'll try a bit of that white
Try a
fish.
bit of white fish. It's flaky, it's fresh.
Yeah.
It's fresh fish. The fish is tastes fresh, doesn't it? Let's have just a bit of fish on its own.
That's a difficult one.
It's close, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think it's very, very, very close.
The chips win.
The chips win. I don't think the fish is quite as nice. And Gary's was cooked fresh as well, wasn't it?
Yeah. Cooked with dripping.
Gary's was all we could actually hold the fish. I don't think you could hold that. I think it would fall. The batter would fall off if we tried to lift that fish out.
Gary's held the consistency.
Yeah,
better.
it did. It did.
I'm going to give chips. What would you give the chips out of 10?
I'm just trying another one again. Remind myself.
I might just have to try this big one again just to make sure.
They are good. I'm going to give them a 9.
That's a 10.
You're going 10.
That's a 10.
I'm going to go 9. I'm going to go 9. That's one from the bottom. They're really good chips. They're really good chips, aren't they?
Bucker. That's good.
What about the fish then? I'm going to go for the fish again. Just the fish first. It's good, but it's not full of flavour.
No.
It's still got to go 8 on the fish.
I feel like 8's doing it a disservice, but I gave Gary a 9 for his fish. And it's not as good as Gary's fish.
No.
So it's going to have to be an 8. But it's better than an 8. But it doesn't beat Gary's.
I could quite easily polish that all off.
Yeah, I could. That's a good sign.
Yeah, it's a good sign, especially after this is the 4th one of the day.
Right, okay then. Gary, I'm sorry, mate. This does pip it. It wins it with the chips. Doesn't it?
Very good.
Sorry, mate. But
Can't talk, eat it.
Deep Blue, Whitby wins.
Yeah,
Fridays, Stockton on Tees, second.
Well worth a trip to Wet Wang.
Yeah.
Wet your wang and get your gob around this.
And with that, good night.